there. Yep, we're gonna jump right into it because this whole thing was a pain in the butt to get loaded for some reason. My raccoon form was not working. But, we're going to play a little bit of Slay the Princess. It should be fun and exciting, I hope. I've actually never seen anything about this. We'll see how it goes. All I know is that, I actually don't know much about it other than you're supposed to slay a princess. Bum bum bum. Spooky, scary princesses must be destroyed. The only thing I ever saw about destroying princesses was She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. That was actually a really good show. I liked it so much. It was very colorful and exciting. Enough with the Princesses of Power. We are going to slay the princess. I keep wanting to say slay the spire. It's easy to mix it up, I think. Okay, it will not let me continue because I've never played this before. I have literally never tested it. I am going in completely blind. New game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ooh, okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, is that so bad? Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kinda bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? That's definitely my answer for that. A reward. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Ay, 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 ay. Silently continue to the cabin, or do I want to turn around and leave? I am going to... Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending, Mr. Narrator? Huh?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that?
Because...
Nobody wants the world to end.
Maybe I do. Maybe I want to fight against the power. Fight the man. Fight the man.
Maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people.
I'm not evil.
Surely you're not one of those.
No, I'm neither.
Right.
I just want to fight the power. I don't know which one I want to explore. Yeah. Whew. I was about to sneeze and then I didn't. The end of the world? What are you talking about, you crazy narrator?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
That doesn't seem too bad. I don't like trees that much. They make my allergies go bonkers and chill. And people, a world without people, is it? I know it's bad, but is it? Is it? But how can a princess be locked away in the basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. That's a pretty good one to say, right?
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess.
Oh.
The danger comes if she gets out.
Oh,
which she will unless
Oh.
you do something about it.
but why? Tell me, Mr. Narrator. Tell me. Tell me? Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
No.
She's a princess.
Yes.
People will listen to her.
No.
Because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Like a Jenga tower? I mean, what if we just cut out her vocal cords? I know, maybe a little extreme, but... Yeah. Do you have any evidence to back this up, dumb narrator?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I am warning you, narrator, that I played the Stanley Parable and I made that narrator cry out of frustration, so don't tempt me. I will do the same to you, narrator. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Killing a princess seems kinda bad though.
Does it?
Yes.
Are you a monarchist?
No.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
No.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I was just saying I don't want to kill anybody. That just seems kind of cruel. Yeah, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up, dumb narrator?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
That was no answer.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Are you sure, narrator?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay, you got me there, narrator. That is exactly how I was going to go.
Causality doesn't matter here.
It kinda
because
does.
the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end. And there is no changing that.
But how do you know?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
I can't eat eggs. They hurt my tummy. So you know what? I don't know where I was going with that.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I don't want to slay a princess. That seems mean. I don't want to be mean to her. I mean, do I get some sort of reward? Huh? Do I? Come on, narrator.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh. Huh. I mean, if there's a prize, I am a loot goblin. A little loot goblin gonna go. My loot. Anyway, can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
My imagination is wild. Okay, I think this might be good enough for me. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I am not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. I could just turn around and leave. What happens when I do that?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do
Yeah.
you even know where you're going?
No. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish in the coming of a new dawn, Bernandaron. Ha 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 ha.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Like I told you, narrator, I have a habit of tormenting narrators. Mwahahaha.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Okay.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Sure, that too.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's
No.
talking about.
You stop, narrator. I trust the other voice because it said the voice of a hero, and you are the narrator, and the narrators seem to always be evil. Did I win?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Narrator, you are goofing. You're messing with me, dude. Don't do this. It never ends well for the narrator. I'm gonna turn around again and leave again. Screw you, narrator.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
I am.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
Yep.
I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
Nope.
If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Really? Like dies forever, Mr. Narrator? Good, maybe everyone should. No, you're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. I'm just going to turn around.
Your silence is deafening.
Yes, it is, narrator.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yes, I do.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Screw you, narrator. I know you're doing this. You are doing it. Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. I told you, do not mess with me, narrator. I am more of a nightmare than you can ever imagine.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived,
No.
as well as for everyone who ever will.
No. I think you're lying to
And
me.
here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Cool. What happens?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Okay.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Cabins. A bunch of cabins in the woods?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
I think I made the universe angry. It happens from time to time.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know, dude.
You're too stubborn for that,
I
aren't
am.
you? It doesn't matter how many paths or
Nope.
cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
That's true. You know me, narrator. You finally get me.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm doing.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oops.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, okay, dokie. Huh. So I let the world end and everybody died. And now I'm back on a path in the woods. At the end of the path, there's a cabin. In the cabin, there's a basement, and there's a princess. Okay, I think I got it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But it wasn't the end of the world. It was totally fine. See, I'm back. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time. Oh, you're in it, bastard. You're in it for now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go into the cabin. Yep, okay, head into the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. I'm just going to fight the narrator. It's in my DNA. I must fight the narrator. I'm sorry. It's just who I am as a person.
My tricks?
Mm-hmm.
What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
No, we did not, narrator.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Quiet voice.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Yeah.
He's like a captive audience.
Exactly. Thank you, voice of reason. Voice of raisin. I like raisins. Like raisin oatmeal cookies. Those are so good.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Yeah. Thank you. You are a great voice.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes. I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Hey, stop listening to my voices. They're my voices, not yours.
The world really did end last time, didn't it?
It did.
We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Maybe.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude.
Probably
Stuff
not.
those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Hey, don't call them pathetic little voices. They are my friends. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
No.
It makes sense if you think about it.
No.
If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost.
No.
Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
I mean, heaven forbid that I stumbled in here, because I am now a nightmare for you. Captive narrator, audience member, you are in my nightmare. Okay. Yup, okay, I'm headed to the cabin now. Stompy, stompy, stompy.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
No.
I am begging you.
I didn't know that. Stop knowing when I'm lying to you. I mean, I was not lying to you.
A warning before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat,
Okay.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Okay.
Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Good idea, voice. Maybe she isn't a liar. She could be telling the complete and total truth. Ha!
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
No.
Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah, my mind is open. More voices. Aw, I only have one choice? You mean I spent the last, 20 minutes beating up the narrator verbally, and now I have to go into a stupid cabin? Okay, I guess I can do that.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
I mean, it looks fine to me.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Hey, a blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Yes.
What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
I mean, we were told we're dealing with a princess.
I've already told you what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I mean, for me, it's probably going to be a bunch of times, honestly.
You can't just say that.
Yeah.
When everything here is so wrong. Listen to me.
No.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart.
Oh, there's no fear.
You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh, somebody's riding a motorcycle or something outside. Boo, motorcycle. Boo.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Eminem's gonna come in and rap about us. Lose yourself. Yeah, mom's spaghetti. You hold it the moment it's gone. You're never ever gonna let it go. Something about cartoons and PB&Js and telephones.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Am I?
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
But can I?
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Not cool. It's not cool at all, dude. You dumb.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow.
Okay.
It really isn't hard.
Nah, not hard.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, you be fine, voice of the hero.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
And, why? Why are you wanting me to complete the task? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It will.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
No, there's a mirror. I'm looking right at it. Dude, I can see it.
There's definitely a mirror.
There is. I'm looking at it.
There isn't.
Yes, there is, Dick.
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Agreed. We're going to look at the mirror. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? Or I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Yeah.
We shouldn't waste time preening.
Hey.
If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important.
Yeah, it's probably an important thing.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
I don't know.
What
Why
good
would
it
you?
even do? So we're all in agreement then. We're looking.
We are totes looking.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No, that's a mirror. That is totes a mirror.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Why is my hand all clawed? Am I a monster?
But it was there a second ago.
It was.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right?
Yeah.
We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Yeah, jerk. I'll take the blade too.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I mean, I just wanted it. I did not say I was going to use it.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade.
It does
As
too.
long as you have it. Just make a choice.
I want to hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
It is. It is. Thank you, voice.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Told you, hero.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
It does too, voice. Well, it would be a shame if somebody were to throw the dagger out the window.
Yes! Do it!
Take that, narrator.
Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
Uh-oh. Well, take that, narrator. I told you you would rue the day you messed with me.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Exactly. We just kept walking down the path over and over, and the narrator was like, "Why are you doing this?" And I was like, "I don't know, probably just to annoy you." And he was like, "Are you just doing this to annoy me?"
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Blah, blah, blah. Hero, sit back.
What's done is done.
Yeah.
Good luck, hero.
Hey, that sounded really angry. Well, I guess there's only one choice, and that is to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
This is like the Mario slide thing in Mario 64.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it,
Okay.
the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Well, now I don't want to go to this basement.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey, don't you try to speak sense to me, narrator.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hey, princess.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, I threw a dagger out the window.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yeah, don't be a baby.
I don't want to do this.
No.
Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
I mean, probably. Just don't be a baby hero voice. Me and Contrarian want to go meet the princess.
We don't even have a weapon.
Nope, we threw that thing out the window.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall.
Yeah.
No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
Yeah, wait, what do we know?
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Quiet, narrator. The other voice is talking.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yeah, we're going to ruin the narrator's day. Do we want to take the harsh ones, the center stairs, or the soft ones? Let's do the harsh stairs.
You step to the left.
Yeah.
The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
It is basically that snow slide from Mario 64.
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Lose myself like Eminem said, the moment, the hold it, I don't know.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay. I mean, I kind of know myself.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Am I untethering or are you untethering?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Okay.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Hello.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
I don't know.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
I don't know.
Oh well, that was a trip.
Yeah.
But now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Yeah, let's make the narrator regret inviting us into the cabin in the woods.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Why are we here, narrator?
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Let's see. I'm sorry I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. For all I know, you locked up down here. You're apparently a threat to the world, and I was sent to slay you. Yeah, that sounds good.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay?
Yeah.
You're not really cut out for this, are you?
No.
Why are you even here?
I'm really just here to mess with the narrator.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
I don't know.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures.
Ooh.
Where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh yeah, 2 princesses for the price of 1.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
But why do I want to put her back?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
I hadn't gone into the cabin.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
I mean, in the other reality, you just said, go into the cabin already. And I said, no, I don't think so. And then you said, you're just going to be a jerk about it, aren't you? And make my life miserable. And I was like, yeah.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
I mean, it is too late. I just repeated everything you did to me.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of it.
Yeah. More. There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
No, I just want to see a 3rd princess.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
3rd princess.
She fractures again.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
I do, hero. Be quiet.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before
No.
things get more complicated than they already are.
I am not going to.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade.
But I threw it out the window, narrator.
The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
No, I was.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
Hey, don't give him the credit. I threw the blade.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
I would have thrown it anyway.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
More princesses. More.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Huh. So you're saying that the more I ask her questions... What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
I don't know. I think it's important.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Hey, quiet, narrator. I didn't ask you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Huh.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Oh, okay. Now you're getting spooky. You're being spooky, princess.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Yeah, no, I'm starting to agree with you, too.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
Yeah, just sit back, hero.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
But what if we could make more princesses?
think what I do really matters, does it?
It kind of does.
I just want to live my life. I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that.
Taint.
Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
Okay, Spooky Princess, you can stop talking.
If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer.
Nah.
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
Yeah, that's true. Narrator, come back so we can annoy you.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
And I am totally okay with that.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
You want me to focus? Now that is a Herculean task.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Oh, I thought the option was that we were supposed to annoy the hell out of you.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want.
Okay.
This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
There's only one option. Wait, what does that do? Oh.
Wait, that's not right.
What do you mean it's not right?
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh,
You can feel yourself rupture.
weird.
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
I think I broke the game.
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Bananas.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls
Oops.
apart. I think he's gone.
I think we killed the narrator.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No, that wasn't the plan, hero.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Yeah, I think you're a monster lady now.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I mean, I think you look very pretty and wonderful.
We should help her. I think we did this.
I don't know.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
I don't have regret.
Please.
It's going to be okay. Oops. Never mind, I was wrong.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Oops.
Should we try and find her?
I mean, I'm not sure I want to go where the hands went. That was spooky.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Calm down, you big baby. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Go crazy, hero.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do? He is. Does that mean the world ended?
I don't know. The narrator's not here to tell us.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think we do whatever we want to do. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Shut up, hero.
No. Don't do that.
Shut up, contrarian. I'm going to the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't
Shut
do
up.
this.
Stop.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh, it's a spooky mirror. Too bad. I approached the mirror. What's inside of it? Is it something scary? Ooh, I have a spooky arm. It's a me. I got achievement. Wait, so I'm a big monster boogeyman? I'm alone in a place that is empty and it is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Okay. I'm at the cabin. There's somebody on fire. Oh, this always happens. Somebody is always on fire. Oh, nope, those are hands.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I'm not a vessel. I'm sorry. You misunderstand me, arm lady. So I can say, what are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is it's the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity or destroy my body? I don't want to destroy myself. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh, you have a creepy, soft voice. Solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Huh. I did not know that was how you said that word. Nascent. Nascent. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I mean, I don't have a bunch of arms going wobbly, wobbly, wobbly.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Okay. The gift of a fragile
Yes.
vessel?
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Sure.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
What?
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
I'm confused. I don't know them. Is this the end of the world, dude?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know. You let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
Okay.
The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Well, I mean, you win some, you lose some.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Oh, I didn't care about that. I just think she's a scary, spooky monster. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Aww, how sweet. You're a flatterer.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you a trap to be here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay, well, use all of your arms and climb out of here or something. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
And? Are you the princess?
She is part of me,
Huh.
and part of me is her.
Okay. I mean, that really didn't answer anything, but whatever. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Yeah.
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I mean, not really. It was just one of the questions on the screen that I clicked. Do we know each other, dude?
You are familiar, but you are not me.
No.
I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. Alright, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Oh, okay.
I am not afraid to die.
I mean, that's fair. How much will I forget?
Everything,
What?
until we meet again.
Oh. How many more pieces of you do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay, this sounds like somebody who went to her first, Coachella. No, I meant to say Burning Man. Well, aren't they the same? I don't know, I've never been a big concert person. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
Okay.
Unfinished, dry, hollow.
But the narrator will still not exist. Haha! Screw you, narrator. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do too?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, I mean... Exactly. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know?
I don't
I
know.
am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. Well, I'm not going back. I'm going to wait with you, you spooky lady.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay, we can do the wave dance together. Wavy, wavy, wavy. Wavy, wavy, wavy. Yeah, I'm going to wait forever with you.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I don't know what you're saying, lady.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
You lost me. I'm sorry.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, that's weird. I don't like this. Continue. Which of the continues do I want to continue? Let's do the middle one.
I see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
Okay, spooky lady. I don't want to forget. No, do not make me forget, scary arm lady.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
Yes, I will. Ow. I did not like that. I jumped. The hero and the princess. I brought the
You're
stranger.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I got all kinds of achievements for that. Now I know what I must do. I have to annoy the narrator at all costs. And also something about the princess lady.
You're here to slay her.
Okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. Ooh, I can hit RB on my controller. The end of the world. What are we talking about here? Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, we're just gonna go right to the cabin, because I know.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, I know.
A warning. Before you go in, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do... We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
No, we're definitely going to... I don't know.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We're going into the cabin, and I know. Steppy.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, it is not spooky like last time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do it because of Scary Arm Lady. She was spooky. Sure, I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
And I'll go into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Ooh.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey, narrator, don't be rude.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
I am.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay, voice.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
But is it? Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay. Hello,
You
princess.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why only one?
She's so coldly beautiful.
Yeah.
Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, Mr. Voice, if you remember before, there was an arm lady, so I think so.
Focus on the task at hand.
Quiet, narrator.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nah, I don't think so. No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
Oh, well, you just tried to tell me what to do, narrator, and you know what happens when you do that, narrator.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Oh, I don't even care about that. I just want to annoy the narrator again. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Take that.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay, well, I really just did it to annoy the narrator.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Hello.
We'll be fine.
I don't care if we are.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I know, but with time, I think we can grow to know each other. And, you know, have you ever heard of Stockholm? No. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm supposed to because of the end of the world. There's people who think blah blah blah. What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Aw, I wanted to be a prince. How do I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I didn't ask you, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
No.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
I can cut your arm off with the knife. Good idea.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh, you thought the same as me.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
I mean, I
What?
suggested it first to take her arm off.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, see, narrator? He knows what's up. Yeah, how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, fair enough.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
You know, narrator, you gave me a lack of detail too. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Come on, I was hoping to get a real answer this time.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
But can I get a gay answer? Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Not really.
Don't just tell her that.
Hey, narrator, I'm here to kill you because it's supposed to be the end of the world and all that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Fair.
Just how long has she been down here?
I don't know. Let's ask.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nope. Yeah, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Plus, the other you that was like a weird light god was really kind of nice, and she had a bunch of hands that were creepy, but her faces were all like, "Argh."
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart.
No,
Hopefully sooner.
no.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I am a hero. Well, I just want to annoy the narrator more than anything.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Tug, tug, tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay, well, princess, you know how this is gonna go.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
That's not a bad idea to look for a key, instead of just going straight to cutting your hand off.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
But wouldn't they? They might have, you never know. Yeah, I'm going to go upstairs and check it out.
I'll be here.
I know you will. Bye-bye.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay.
Is someone else here?
I don't know. Let's try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Eh.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You're here to be a narrator and you blah 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 blah. Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Probably because of you, narrator.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I don't like being told what to do.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
Okay.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Are you threatening me, you narrator voice, you dick? I'm saving you.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Okay.
You cut into her flesh.
Choppy, choppy, choppy.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Look, she's totally fine.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Ugh.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Ta-da! I helped you.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
I don't know.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Shut up, narrator.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do
Yeah,
that.
you're not allowed to do that, you dick.
Watch me.
No. I'm gonna warn her.
Stop that.
No.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Yeah, you did.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Suck it, narrator.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And I'm trying to do the opposite of what you want, narrator. I'm going to resist you, dick.
The blade. Move the blade.
No, I don't want to.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
I am.
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Aww.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Probably.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
I did all of this just to spite the narrator.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Like I said, you win some, you lose some.
This is the end, isn't it?
Or just the beginning of the other end.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
It was because you're unhappy, narrator. Wait, what? Chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. Well, that was that was a bit of fun. I'm glad that you watched. You saw me fight with the narrator. You know, we were like, do this, do that, and I was like, nope, I'm not going to listen to you, narrator. You can't tell me what to do. And so I didn't do what he said, and I made it my entire mission in life to annoy him. Maybe I'll come back and play this game again sometime. It was a ton of fun, really. It was a little creepy. I thought it was going to be way creepier, but you know, I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. And Dragon Age The Veilguard comes out tomorrow. I've already bought it. I don't know if I'm going to play it by myself or stream it. We shall see. You know, anyway, have a good night, and I will see y'all later. Okay, bye.